Good morning. I am Jason of Jason and Friends, formerly Glassjaw Deathclaw. Even though this is still being posted on the Glassjaw Deathclaw channel, that channel, for all intents and purposes, no longer exists. Anyway, just want to make this video to show everybody what we've been up to, our world that we've been working on. This is actually our very first home. Been modified quite a bit since the start, but Jason Friends, first home. Over here we have Iris's flower garden. Iris is a friend of ours from the Cryptid system. We got pumpkins, bunch of sugarcane and stuff, a bunch of wheat, more pumpkins. It's a pretty basic layout. Come on in here. And we've got our bisexual flag bed, which is representative of myself. Gusk, Edward, and Laramie. I've got this, as you've seen. We've also got a couple of storage spaces down here. Yes, material storage for when I'm building this general area. I store the stuff here until I need it. Valuable storage. Kind of empty right now. It needs to be lit better. That's for sure. And I don't even know why we have dirt down here, but one of us probably put it in there and just forgot about it. I'm gonna turn this into a little underhouse workshop, and then we've got the start of our mine shaft, which goes out and down a long way. But this is our home, our very first home. You know, a lot of junk in our trunks, pun intended. Come out here. Now I'm going to take our right. We've got the train track here. This bridge trestle was damaged by a creeper. So I myself, Jason, I'm actually working on repairing it. You come along here. I'm trying to connect all the paths and have different things for different people. This here is Jasmine's Sunflower Bridge. Jasmine is a friend of ours. They are from the Thought House system. We've got our nether portal here, right in a nice convenient place. Like I said, the bridge got damaged. Got some livestock holding here. Then, a little tongue-in-cheek, but it was done out of love. This this is Blaine's massive tower. Blaine is a member of the Cryptid system, and well, he wanted a massive tower, so now he has one. Little joke between our group of folks and theirs. Yeah, this complex, if you want to call it that, is actually pretty massive. I've been working on this entire thing for I don't know, like 2, maybe 3 months. No, that's encompassed everything that's actually been built by me, by hand. Because this is being played in survival mode. Building stuff in creative mode is cool. It's a good way to flesh out ideas, but I like to bring them to life and make them active and functional in survival mode. It's a little more challenging with creatures trying to kill you all the time, but it is, in my humble opinion, it's well well worth the effort to show off the hard work that we've put in to assemble all of this. That's a lower entrance to one of the houses. I actually need to block that, and I never use it anymore. This is one entrance into a larger building. That goes down into the one of our mines. Okay. Come up here to the bridge. Go up further in a minute, but climb up here. Yeah, and this is a rooftop greenhouse. Right now it's all wheat and water, but you get to see a better view of what we've been working with. All of that is all built by hand. It's all one interconnected bunch of buildings, as well as all of this, which we're going to explore in a second. Now this is just kind of a quick tour guide version of everything. A little burn pit for all the junk we don't need anymore. Just throw it in there. Just a quick little workshop. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, and got a creeper outside. Hey, Mr. Creeper, you're stuck outside, jerk. I hate creepers. I hate them. Hate them with a passion. They ruin a lot of stuff. Alright, got this workshop, which I'll eventually fill in, or if you folks watching this want to join us in helping expand our world, you are more than welcome to. Just shoot us a message on our PlayStation account. That is the Squeaking Eel. That is our new PlayStation. We can probably still be found under Glassjaw Deathclaw, but you know that whole thing's kind of over. It's fun while it lasted, but didn't bear any fruit. Gonna ignore that skeleton for right now. We have our armory over here, one of several. Got our armor stand set up there. Got our anvil, forging fire. You know, just the basic tools and equipments needed to get stuff going. Building across this gap was a little tricky, but it wasn't awful. We've got our animal pen over here, which is sheep only, because we use them a lot for their wool. We never use them for food. There's plenty of animals and stuff around already. Okay, not sure what happened here. Maybe I forgot to finish that stairway, but I'll come right up here, and you can see this building is pretty large. This is another set of workshops we started working on, but have yet to populate them with anything. Oh, that was a zombie here. Woo. Oh, good gracious. Zombies all over the place. Yeah, this is one like top level workshop, and you can see quite a bit from here. It's really well lit. But these were also prepared back when I was working just with like raw cobblestone block. Now I like to use slabs because it reduces the chance of mobs spawning in, or completely just obliterates that chance that they'll show up. Now, that's a bridge that goes into the main structure, which we will explore in a moment. There's so much to look at. Got a vegetable farm out here. Carrots and wheat, sweet berries, sugarcane. This is all set up so playing by myself, I never have to worry about resources. There was a staircase here, but I deleted it. That's kind of why this is shaped strangely the way it is. Instead, the entrance was moved over here. It's a little more secure. It's not entirely out in the open, and it's enclosed. Putting this together was a little tricky because of all the mobs running around, but it didn't take too long. I got all the materials ahead of time, and then just worked as quickly and diligently as I could to get it done. Yeah, this is eventually going to be a swimming pool. I have yet to fill it in entirely with water. Up here, this is going to be like a small storage space with a nice view out over the valley. Still have to finish that. I haven't really been back to this complex in the better part of a real world month. I've been very busy in another area, which you guys will get to see. It's kind of a stairwell. You can go out that way and come out right behind that pillar, pretty much like right out here. There's kind of a little courtyard there. This still has to be glassed in. I've got all sorts of stuff going on right now. You climb up here into the main area, if it'll let me. Okay, cool. And now, take a look at that. Give you a really nice view. And when we turn around, we have our pride flag. Bed here, little micro workshop. This leads out in a courtyard. It's not being used for anything now, but I'm sure if I could get a bunch of you folks that are watching this to join me in playing Minecraft, you guys would be more than welcome to turn this courtyard into whatever you like, as long as you don't deconstruct this entrance. Outside of that, I mean, you can get rid of this window. I don't mind, long as the doorways are left alone. The rest of it's up to you, you and your imagination as to what you want to design in there. Because I built it just as kind of a momentary safe space from the mobs, but it doesn't get rid of flying mobs, but it wasn't meant to. I've got our enchanting stand here and little workshop here. And I'd call it the enchanting hall. It's not anything special, really. First floor, foundry hall. It's pretty much exactly what it is. Loom. I have a loom set up here. I haven't really messed with. I actually want to end up filling most of this up with blocks of wool. That way it looks like a. That's the trophy room. I haven't really messed with any of that yet. It's still work in progress. And the kitchen. A couple of brewing stands, which I found out in the world. Thank goodness. And I've got the fireplace here for cooking and stuff. Still needs to be fleshed out quite a bit, but I just haven't expended the time or resources to do that. I want to, I've got so many different projects going on. Alright, now we're gonna come over here. We're actually gonna go, before we go over here, We're going to go into that building there and show you what that's all about. The very bottom portion of it is like a little micro mine for stone and some iron, maybe. You get your little pumpkin patch here. Alright. Now, mobs still show up in here once in a while, so we have to be kind of careful. And as 3 ways to get out of here. Let's take a look. Okay. Nothing here. This is an empty space that it needs to be filled in by somebody, myself, or one of you if you're interested in joining me. You can also message me on YouTube, and we can knock heads to decide what you guys want to put in there. Yeah, this isn't even the mine. The mine's down here. Yeah, and it's all lit up. Got a bunch of iron and stuff out of here. Haven't really mined much out of it since I stopped working in this area of the world. It's still active. I still use it. I just haven't been around recently to mess with any of this. Okay. I have to jump out of here. It's a little bit tricky. You gotta stand on top of the that bit and jump off. Now, does this? I think this transfers me across the river, but that's okay. We can hook around and go up the staircase. All right. Yeah, I'd actually like to install a bridge right here that goes across. But we're going to come back and go through the other one. Lots and lots of ideas. Just, you know, if I had literally all the time in the world, then this would be more fleshed out. But I simply don't. Not due to work or illness or anything, just simply there aren't enough hours in the day for me to do all the stuff I want to do. It's partially why I'm showcasing this level. One, because I want to show it off, and two, because I would really like some help in flushing a bunch of these areas out and letting people create areas of their own, of course. Yeah, nice panoramic view of everything from this side. This needs to get lit up and be turned into something. Okay. Kind of like a little simple bedroom here, looking out. That goes down further. We're not really ready to show that off yet. And you've got this, just kind of a simple little workshop and bedroom. I went kind of crazy with the beds. This could be turned into any number of things. It's another open space if somebody wants to fill it with all sorts of cool stuff. Got a long hallway with a panoramic view. Coming right up here. Yep. James's Pan Perch. James is another member of the Cryptid system, a friend system of ours, and this is his kind of a nod to him. This is the pansexual pride flag. I'm still working on some of the other pride flags at the moment, but you know, lots of stuff going on. Lots of stuff going on. Another somewhat vacant space. There's a bed here with a decent overlook of the back courtyard. Alright, now we have kind of an amphitheater here. Comes down a little bit, gives you another view. You can see across to the other building. And you can see all that forest out there is actually one of the very first like workshops that I set up outside of my first house. We didn't explore that because it's really, really small. It's not terribly anything of note. Not compared to this place, and certainly not compared to some of the stuff I've yet to show you. Not even close. Alright. Come up here. Got ourselves a bedroom, little micro workshop. Now you have a complete 360-degree view. You can see the forest down there. That mountain I actually plan on building a bunch more on. I already have put something out there. I don't know what I put out there. Yeah, and you've got this back mountain, which all the stuff could be built on. All of it. I just haven't been... I've just been busy working on other stuff. Okay. Now there are a couple of spaces in here that could be filled with stuff. I don't want to turn everything into a storage area, but yeah, and the ceiling in this one needs to be flushed and flattened out because it's still really, really rough. And this is just kind of a forest view of what you've been able to see from up higher. Yeah, and we're gonna have some company here. Not too worried because I've got plenty of armor on, so they can do whatever they want to me. They're not going to be able to kill me. Yeah, and this is started off as a mine, but it ended up growing up into the other building. Now let's take this out into the forest. Kind of dangerous. I usually don't even take this path if I'm trying to get across the way, but I'm doing it this time. This whole forest could easily be built in and turned into different things. You could even build like a little mini village out here if you wanted to. It's got plenty of animals. It's also got plenty of grass, so you can find some wheat, plenty of flowers. And there are plenty of pigs and chickens wandering around in here, so food wouldn't be an issue, really. Yeah. Now, the path I'm trying to get to is right in front of this first workshop over here. Like I said, I'm not gonna really mess with it because it's so small. It's not worth even showing you inside. That's how small it is. But transport tracks come through here. The track system actually has to be finished. Another thing on the list of things I have to finish. This world can be pretty disjointed, but the areas that are done and built up are pretty cool. Yeah, usually I take this stroll through the forest during the daytime, but not particularly worried about the mobs out here. It's so much stronger than them. Yep. The flowers out here are really, really good for making dye for your different wools and stuff. Trying to keep my character's view down so I don't ruin anything. keep my eyes down. I'm running like a crazy person. I'm gonna get my character to run, but they don't want to. Now we're close enough. You can see that really tall building out there. Gonna touch on that once I get to it. Yeah, it's kind of a midway stopover spot if you don't want to finish these short treks to the next area. Sleep in a bed to get rid of a bunch of the mobs and stuff. Okay. Now we come out here. This entire town was haunted when I first found it. I mean, this place is completely desolate. There was zombies everywhere, and I've pretty much taken this town over and reestablished it. Yeah. The farm's still here from when villagers used to live here before the monsters took it over. Kind of a little house. Haven't really bothered with it. This is the mine head that goes straight down into one of several mines. We've got the Skyreach Hotel and Fabrication Shop. We've got our little fabrication shop back here, a bed. Yep. And when you want a room, just jump up and climb. There are rooms on every floor. There's a bed. And if you want the presidential suite, which of course is going to be at the top, the penthouse, got a nice table here. Got a nice sunken bed, a couple of places to store your stuff. A really, really good view of the overall area and valley. You can also see some things out in the lake there. We're going to touch on those in a second, but yeah, this is the view if you decide to stay up here. This mountaintop is going to have buildings around the whole top of it. They're all going to be interconnected if I have my way. I have plans. I have big plans. Yeah, this hotel goes up like 14 floors. Maybe more. No. Got a steel door to keep the creeps out. I'll call this a bunkhouse. I still have to put in like I have to renovate this and put in like wall-mounted beds and stuff. That way it's a proper bunkhouse. But yeah, there's all sorts of junk there, emeralds and no, emeralds have their uses, but directly to me they have very little value. I'm someone that likes to build. I'm not interested in being rich. I'm interested in pretty much being a land baron. Yeah, this house here needs some love. Got some vacant animal pens. That house could use a little loving. Alright, got some carrots growing there, a pig in its pen. Alright. Now we're going to come back over here. Now I still have to come through with a bunch of shovels and interconnect everything with paths, but I refurbished this whole path myself and put the put the stairs in. Yep. And then I created this bridge over the water. Not super secure, but it's, I don't know, it's nice looking, so I just threw it together. Yeah, now we come out into the swamp. And this is the edge of, if not a good-sized portion of a swamp biome. Slimes do spawn here. Usually 1 or 2 large slimes will spawn each night. Usually. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna tease you a little bit. I'm not gonna go right into what you guys are probably curious about. Instead, we're gonna go this way. Another overwater bridge. Keep you from getting shot by skeletons and stuff. That brings us out here. Got a couple of sugarcane grows, bunch of wheat for seeds, and we've got our chicken coop, which is massive. I'm not even done breeding chickens, but yeah, you can get so many eggs from that. Okay. Yeah, most of this whole shoreline is sugarcane. This here is the bakery. And this place is just chock full of cakes and cake ingredients. Now, it took a little doing to put it together, but it's a pretty neat place. Yeah, got pumpkins outside for making pumpkin pie and stuff. Got our pen for cattle. Usually just for the milk. I don't bother using them as meat animals when you've got all these chickens here. I can open this this gate right here. Let 10 or 15 of them out. Close it. Process the chickens up, and then I can just rebreed the ones that are alive, and you know, it's basically an endless source of meat and feathers for the most part. Yeah, now that we're outside, you can get a good look at the top of the hotel. But initially, I was just gonna have it a small little room like the rest of them, but I figured putting like a presidential penthouse suite up top would be cool. Alright, now we're going to come into this. This is the lake house. This place here took me a good amount of time to put together, but not a terrible amount of time. It's really well lit up. All of this was built by me. Everything you see that was built by me, by us. This is our ground floor workshop. Lots of goodies. You got containers for all your equipment and materials for smelting and stuff. Yeah, usually I'll come over to one of these. Let me see if there's anything in it. Okay, there isn't. Yeah, usually what you'll do is put your stone or whatever, fill this thing up, and we have a bunch of lava buckets waiting to smelt everything down. Yeah, you've got pretty much everything you need as far as workbenches. Got bookcase here. This is eventually going to end up with a an enchanting table in here as well. Got our jukebox here. This particular room is mostly for food production, roasting chickens. You've got all this prepared food ready to go. Especially if I plan on adventuring. This is just an impromptu bedroom slash storage room. You got chests. I mean, there's nothing in those. Got some wheat seeds and stuff, but that's about it. And you come into here. This could be something. It's unfinished. But yeah, you've got some flowers. I mean, this space up here, you could put like a bed and I don't know. A lot of space to build in. I just haven't given each bit of space and purpose. Just another empty room waiting to be filled with materials and benches and stuff. Yep. And you've got the top floor, another good 360 view. You can see the town from here really well. You can see over here, and you can see an area that's lit up. You guys are going to get a kick out of that. This place is cool, but a place I've been working on. And please keep in mind that it is a work in progress. It's not done yet, not even close. Well, yeah, I'm excited to present this next. But this place is cool. I mean, most of these are filled, like I said, with materials for crafting and smelting. Well, I'm gonna, crappy as it may be, I won't. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. No, don't think I'm gonna. Instead, yeah, I'm gonna leave that crappy sword there and take this enchanted one with sharpness 2. Yep, covered bridge, one of my trained wolves. Only have one at the moment because I like them, but they get in the way sometimes. Yep. Now we come on up here. This is dangerous. Well, as I mentioned, there's one of those large slimes jumping around over there. I think we'll probably attack him and get the materials out of him. Okay. Boy, we're gonna get a bunch of slime out of these guys. That's really good news. That's actually excellent news. Lots of slime, lots of experience. Wonderful news. And we're just gonna ignore all of them. Haven't decided what to call this building yet. Yeah, looks like we got some company here. That's okay. I don't mind. What are you guys doing up in my house, huh? What are you guys doing in my house, huh? Probably spawning in from the wood blocks there. And that's perfectly fine. It's just more experience for me. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little spin around the back first. Yeah, this is all enclosed, so I don't have to worry about skeletons and crap attacking from the outside. If there's an attack coming from the inside, it's not a problem. Got a little flower garden here, and a fountain. I'll go inside here for a minute. Not gonna go up that ladder just yet. But yeah, we've got a couple of good-sized spaces. Haven't populated them with anything yet, but I will. Okay, now comes a really neat part. Now it's an outside bar and grill, pretty much. Got your grill set. You've got your wraparound seating. Kind of a table for storing stuff. You've got one fire pit here. It's all pretty much enclosed by trees. I lined the entire top of this thing with trees. It's all pretty well lit. Nothing spawns in here because of all the slabs I've used. Yep, and we come up here. This is going to be another fire pit. I haven't completed construction of it yet, but it's going to be kind of a place to come up and for people to hang out and just sit down, roast marshmallows and hot dogs and tell ghost stories. And you've got a really good view of the lake, the hotel, and the town from here, as well as the bakery. Up here is going to be more seating, a little further away from the fire. Down here is going to be kind of a storage area, but it's also got a really good view of the lake house from here. A couple of the bridges, the town, the hotel. And over here, you get a good view of that mountain, which we plan on building on. The entire top of it is just going to be building after building after building. Probably going to build some rooms and workshops into the face of the mountain closest to us, if I get the chance, and if I have help doing it. I can't do it by myself, but I'd prefer to be playing with other people. It's more productive that way, and people will always get, if they do anything in this world with me, you guys will definitely receive credit in any videos I make. You'll always get mentions and props. I do have to worry a little bit about airborne mobs, but for the most part they kind of avoid this place. Yeah, got a little place to wash your hands and stuff. Yep. And that's actually a showcase of our world to its current condition. I think it's pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you'd like to join us in expanding our world, maybe giving some tips and comments, or if you want to join us sometime, message us up on YouTube, or on YouTube, The Squeaking Eel is our PlayStation gamer tag. We're almost always online playing. It's very rare for us not to be online unless we're sick or sleeping. Anyways, folks, hope you've enjoyed that overview of what we've been up to or what we've been building. I'm actually gonna have Let me see if I can do this quickly before it comes up. Come on, baby. Come on, come on. Nice. I'm gonna dig through here. Oh, can't. There's a tree in the way. I was hoping to catch the sun coming up, but that's probably not gonna happen now that we're on the roof like this. Oh, here we go. All right. Nice. Get to enjoy a sunrise together. Sweet. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yep. Yeah, it's been kind of a passion project for me, putting all this together. Calms us down, helps us focus. We're getting really dissociated or just not feeling well. This helps ground us and helps us focus. Anyway, like I was saying before I get distracted by the sunrise, thank you folks very, very much for watching this, and we'll catch you guys later. This has been Jason of Jason and Friends. You folks have a great day.